Welcome to more video around 6 herbs that safeguard the eyes and fix vision. Did you had any idea about that extreme use of eye drops without a specialist's remedy can add to serious eye infections like glaucoma and waterfalls? This is on the grounds that ill-advised use of these items can cause an awkwardness in the normal organization of tears, prompting a weakening in eye well-being. As opposed to it, safeguarding the eyes are very touchy organs and require exceptional consideration to keep up with their usefulness. Thus, the utilization of regular spices is a strong other option for safeguarding and fixing visual perception without depending on costly medications or hurtful synthetics. Stay with us until the end to find the 6 best spices for eye well-being and become familiar with a basic tier set works with a characteristic herb fiend. Now, the way that nature can help you accomplish great vision. Number 1, Calendula is broadly used to recuperate wounds and to assist with fixing. Consumes as well as being known as a brilliant weapon in the battle against diseases. Its mitigating properties are great for safeguarding the retina and alleviating aggravation in the eye region. The retina is a major layer of light touch eye tissue. It is situated at the rear of the eye and is comprised of cells known as photograph receptors that catch, register, and translate light waves that movement through the optic nerve to the mind where pictures are framed. This is the intricacy of human vision, one of our body's most significant faculties, which requires insurance and care. Calendula is the ideal partner to make this security a reality, the most effective way to make use of. Every one of its advantages is to drink Cooler Teat Wu times per day. Simply be mindful so as not to surpass 2 cups every day, so as not to risk gastrointestinal uneasiness. 2 Energy. Number 2, Flower Enthusiasm. Flower offers quieting and mitigating properties that lessen exhaustion. Furthermore, drained eyes. This plant is prevalently known for being utilized to battle different diseases, particularly those connected to emotional well-being, like nervousness, sleep deprivation also. Anxious messes. This spice invigorates the arrival of loosening up chemicals and a sense of prosperity. So it normally serves to battle pressure and nervousness. At what not many cannot deny is that tea produced using its leaves gives magnificent unwinding, not just for the mind, yet in addition for the eyes. The utilization of enthusiasm blossoms can be even more advantageous for individuals who spend extensive stretches working or playing with electronic screens. Enthusiasm flower can be utilized in different structures, the most well-known of which are tea and concentrate, which are effectively accessible, the rear energy stream tablets that are sold as regular sedatives. They are additionally a brilliant choice for remembering this spice for your schedule. The vitally incidental effect that individuals may encounter eyes extreme drowsiness because of its calon impacts. Thus, in the event that you are taking the tablets, it isn't prescribed to drive or work. Hardware subsequent to taking them. 3 Burdock Root. With its profound roots and heart-formed leaves, this plant is likewise incredible. Accomplice for visual perception, it is thought about a weed in certain locals, yet it conveys great dosages of supplements that are fundamental for eye well-being because of its high centralizations of vitamin A, which forestalls visual deficiency and gets to the next level, the eye's capacity to adjust to shifting levels of light. Burdock Root further develops blood flow all through the body, which guarantees that oxygen and supplements stream appropriately to the eye, ensuring legitimate working. Drinking a cube of barocimbument on David. Iento appreciate every one of its advantages. The greatest suggested portion is 6 daily and shouldn't be surpassed. Side effects of excess incorporate dry mouth, queasiness, and parchedness. Have you at any point utilized a herbs to get to the next level, your vision? Let us know in the comments, and remember to like the video and subscribe the channel. Number 4, Sarsaparilla. Known scientifically as Smilax aspera, is a plant native to Central and South America with widespread medicinal use globally. It is valued for its diverse therapeutic properties. Anti-inflammatory, effective against eye inflammation, such as conjunctivitis. Pain relief, acts as an analgesic, beneficial for conditions like rheumatism. Antibacterial, possesses antibiotic properties, useful in treating infections. Colic treatment, traditionally used to alleviate symptoms of colic. Historical use, has been used historically in the treatment of syphilis. Preparation, typically consumed as a tea, recommended in moderation. Sarsaparilla provides comfort for symptoms like redness, itching, and discomfort associated with eye inflammation. It is important to use it as directed due to its potent medicinal properties. Sarsaparilla's widespread use underscores its significance as a natural remedy in traditional medicine practices worldwide. Number 5, Cola, otherwise called Centella astica, which is its logical name. Cola made it into our rundowns since it has a strong impact on blood course. because of its intensifies that advance the enlargement of veins, which guarantees a proficient stream to the eyes, since it is mitigating bactericidal quieting, invigorating, and further develops blood flow. Centella asiatica has been suggested in the treatment of skin infections like dermatitis, sickness, and psoriasis, as well as being broadly utilized to treat une is unfortunate dissemination. And mental weakness, likewise, its purpose is moreover related with further developed lucidity of vision and fighting eye exhaustion caused by inordinate utilization of cell phones and tablets. Getting its fifth spot in our position in the most extreme, suggested portion is 2 game of dried leaves as an implantation, which can be consumed up to 2 times every day. You ought to regard these restrict shy dosages can cause headache, discombobulation, hypertension, and gentle to moderate opiate states in case of an excessitus prescribed to induce and lieu. K4 clinical numbers ginkgo biloba. This is one of the most seasoned trees in the world, known as a genuine living fossil. As per natural catalogs, it started in Southeast China, which is the main put in the world, where enormous examples actually exist in the wild. Its utilization in oriental medication is extremely normal. Its leaves have been utilized for centuries by humanity as a crude material for concentrates to fix different afflictions, including those that affect vision. Ginkgo biloba follows up flow at different levels, working on fringe water cysta, menasting cell digestion, and decreasing the gamble of apoplexy. It forestalls vascular mishaps, and maturing because of its cell reinforcement activity. One of the incredible powers of this plant is its capacity to further develop blood flow without obstructing pulse or heart rate. Likewise, it channels liquid held in the eye region, decreasing dull circles all in all, as well as being an incredible accomplice for actual well-being. This spice is additionally a partner for excellence and style tea produced using its leaves for stall sordiles back the move me. Entofan infection called macular degeneration, as well as waterfalls and glaucoma. It can additionally be utilized in separate structure, which is sold typified by different enhancement brands. While this plant gives numerous medical advantages, you just must be mindful so as not to consume as well, numerous as some of them can cause gastrointestinal inconvenience, assuming you are pregnant and have conditions, for example, diabetes or hypertension. We continuously suggest that you counsel your specialist prior to rolling out any improvements to your diet. Presently, Wes should become familiar with a fundamental tea recipe that you can use to make a mixture with the majority of the spices that exist, making great tea straightforward, viable, and free of insider facts for those of you looking for a solidier life. Including a couple of cups of tea in your day-to-day schedule could be the way to progress. Start by heating up a cup of water, or however much you need to brew. For the most party, you ought to sit tight for the water to bubble prior to adding the leaves of your preferred spices, just some of the more delicate and sweet-smelling leaves, for example, basil or mint, require the water to be at a lower temperature. You can toss the cleaned leaves straightforwardly into the water in the wake of bubbling, or utilize an injector or expendable tea bag. The ideal implantation time is 5 to 10 minutes after this stage. Essentially strain and serve. You can utilize some sort of sugar, or on the other hand, honey, in the event that you lean toward a better beverage. In any case, because an excessive sugar can be destructive. Remember a portion of these spices for your eating regimen. And you will definitely take a note. Upgrades in your well-being inside a couple days. They are not difficult to track down in any market or specialty store. Moreover, you can likewise get them on the web and have them conveyed straightforwardly to your home where trusty. You saw this a shappy valuable, provided that this is true. Give it Alec, offer it with your loved ones, and snap the notice ringer for more instructive content. Bind to our feed to keep up with our exceptional well-being tips. I'll leave you with 2 more suggested recordings to watch to guarantee that you stay informed on any applicable points about well-being and nourishment. Gratitude for staying with us this time. See you soon. Bye.